Hi, if you want to check real estate, see whether it's a good candidate for solar panels, what you do is, like here, I want to check 2907 Nowak Drive, Orlando, Florida. So if I want to see if that's a good candidate, let's say that's my house. If I want to see if that's a good candidate for solar panels, then I would Google Project Sunroof. Project Sunroof, and here it is, the link, and enter that address, 2907 Nowak Drive. Let's see, sorry about that, 2907 Nowak Drive, Orlando, Florida. You click check my roof. Sorry, it didn't work. It gave me a different house, but still, it is still, you can click on any of these houses to see if it's a good candidate. So let's try this one. See estimate. All right, you see that this one has 1581 hours of usable sunlight per year and 3259 square feet available for solar panels. And here's the savings, $9,000 of savings. So let us see, let's find a more interesting roof. So this one, let's see which one has more usable square feet for solar panels. 3259 is actually quite large. Let's see this one. Only 493 square feet. Let's see about sunlight hours. Well, it's a smaller house, so obviously the square feet of solar panels is much smaller. But what about the sunlight? This one might even have more sunlight than this one. 1643 hours. Yep, this is less, 1581, because this one has trees blocking the south and the west. This one, let's find one that has a lot of sun. This one should have a lot of sun. 1581 was the previous one. Let's see what this one says. Yep, 1714 hours of usable sunlight. And look at the availability for solar panels. Here's the southern. Because we're in the northern hemisphere, the southern roof is an ideal place. 7823 square feet. Holy moly. Let's see if this one is greater or lower than 7823 square feet. This one is a little bit bigger, but the orientation of the building is different. 7823, let's see this one. $10,289 square feet available for solar panels, because look at this huge western angled roof. But even the southern sun gets a lot of roof there. Let's see what else is there. Let's find an interesting angled one. See, this is showing here. This is showing that this southern sloping part of the roof gets usable sunlight, and the darker shade is not a good place to put solar panels. I want to find a more strange looking one so it's a good example. Oh, here's one. This, okay, this one too. So you see the gray here, the darker color here means it's not a good place to put your solar panels. Same with here, darker. But this one gets southern exposure. This gets southwest exposure. So these are the best places to put your solar panels. These are the okay places. They're not great. They're not super bad either. They're kind of in between. So how bright it is how ideal it is for solar panels. And similarly here, here's another strange, this is southern roof. This is kind of a western roof, but it's not as bright. And similarly, all right, so this obviously is a great tool to enter your particular home and see which roof is good for solar panels, and also see your hours of usable sunlight, and also see your square feet of available solar panels, and using all this information, give your estimated savings. And once you choose your house by doing this, and you get the summary, you can actually go into more detail to fine-tune your information. So here's how you fine-tune it. You put in your average monthly electric bill. So this is 125, and it gives you a recommended solar installation size. So if I spend more, this will go higher. Let's say I spend 175 a month, then I'll need more solar panels. And this calculates your environmental impact. If your motivation is not all monetary, maybe you have a humanitarian motivation, this tells you what you're saving the earth. And this is telling you about financing. Upfront cost after incentive. Incentives is because you do get tax credit. 20 year benefits, 20 year savings. So savings is all obviously how you have to do a little math to figure out the savings, what your cost would be without solar panels, what your cost would be if you do get it, and then that delta is the 20 year savings. And this tells you how many years until payback, because initially you have upfront costs. So you need 13 years of savings to recoup your cost. And this shows you detailed estimates. The upfront installation, $39,715, total payment over 20 years. Here you go. State and federal incentives, because the tax credit, and currently in 2020 it's 26%. 26% times the cost. 20-year cost with solar, 20 cost without solar. See here? So the 20-year savings is $17,000. That's a lot. Yeah, so you can see that this is a very useful website. You don't need salesmen. Just go to this website and you can figure out whether solar is right for you.